Hi guys, welcome to today's session, and today we are going to discuss about the POCSO Act. And in this session we'll first see what is POCSO Act, and then we'll discuss what are the recent amendments made by the government to this POCSO Act, and finally we'll discuss what is the status of convictions under the POCSO Act. So that's how I plan this lesson. Let's now start. POCSO Act came into force on November 14, 2012 and was specifically formulated to deal with offences including child sexual abuse and child pornography. It is the first comprehensive law in the country dealing specifically with sexual abuse of children, and the Act, through its 46 provisions, increased the scope of reporting offences against the children which were not earlier covered under the Indian Penal Code. And this included aggravated penetrative sexual assault to include punishment for abuse by a person in position of trust or authority, including public servants, police, armed forces, management or staff of an educational or religious institution. And the Act also defined the procedure for reporting of cases, including a provision for punishment for failure to report a case or false complaint. And the Act provided procedures for recording of statement of a child by the police and court, laying down that it should be done in a child friendly manner, and by setting up of special courts for that. So this is a landmark act in the history of our country, much progressive act also for curbing the sexual abuse and child pornography. And government recently in 2019 made some amendments to this act. We'll now see what are those amendments. The amendment to the Act has enhanced punishment under various sections of the Act, including punishment for aggravated penetrative sexual assault to be increased to include death penalty in that. And other sections under which the punishment has increased includes the minimum punishment for penetrative sexual assault, which has been earlier 7 years. Now it has been increased to 10 years. And if the child is below 16 years of age, the minimum punishment has been increased to 20 years. And the amendment also tightened the provisions to counter child pornography. While the earlier act had punishment for storing child pornography for commercial purposes, the amendment includes punishment for possessing pornographic material in any form involving a child, even if the accused person have failed to delete or destroy or report the same with an intention to share it. And the act has also removed the words communal or sectarian violence, which had punishment for a person who sexually abused a child during the course of such violence. The words have been replaced with violence during any natural calamity or in similar situations. So that are the major amendments made to this act, which will strengthen the provisions, and also it will create a fear among the culprits or whoever has got the intention to do such kind of social evil. And now we will see the conviction rate or status of conviction under this POCSO Act. According to National Crime Records Bureau, 2016 indicates that there is an increase in the number of cases registered under the said act, and there is a rise of 44% in 2013 over 2012, and 178% increase in the cases in 2014 over 2013, and also there is no decline in the number of cases thereafter. Reports by NGOs working with children, as well as the latest National Crime Records Bureau's Crime in India Report 2016 states that over 94% of accused in cases registered under the POCSO Act are known to the victims, means it includes close family members. So this is something to be think of, that this may deter victims or put pressure on the victim to not file a complaint given the possibility of death penalty. And further, while the act states that the cases should be heard expeditiously, the pendency rate as per the NCRB is over 89%. The delays also affect the probability of conviction of offenders. The conviction is being below 30% despite the stringent sections. So this has to be taken into consideration that the authorities should fasten the judicial process and punish the convicts. So that is it. That's all about the POCSO Act, guys. It's a very important act with regard to your prelims as well as the mains preparation. So please study about this. Thank you for watching this lesson. We'll meet tomorrow with another lesson.